So, you like Shonen, huh? Or you like seinen, perhaps? Or you just like a great story about certain individuals exploring the unknown and influencing the one around him or her? Or you just like to watch the great continuation of a story in telling, likely filled with magic and otherworldly powers you imagine while waving your hands in the air while you're alone in the room, expecting a fireball or a lightning bolt to pop out of your hand or something else. Well, maybe you have already decided to watch this video, then listen carefully to what I am about to say to you. Probably a random recommendation from a random guy on random YouTube video, which maybe days, weeks, months, or even years, or maybe even decades later you decided to finally give it a try. You will realize, thank God that guy just gave me this recommendation. Thank God this anime was something else. Ladies and gentlemen, this anime that I am about to bless upon you guys is called Mushishi. So, last year, I was watching this YouTube channel called Trash Taste. If you are not familiar to what that is, it is a podcast channel of anime. And there was this specific episode number 187, where they talked about different successful persons' anime taste by judging their 3x3 of anime. I would most probably suggest you go watch Trash Taste YouTube channel if possible, but after this video. So while I was on there, those three boys decided to judge a popular hentai manga artist. His name was Shindo L. He's popularly known for his artwork at hentai manga called Metamorphosis. As a little bit of a hentai manga enthusiast myself, I decided to watch two of the Shindo L's recommendation of anime, being Neon Genesis Evangelion and Mushishi. But unfortunately, due to the Evangelion's ending, I was depressed. I needed some time. I needed some fresh air. So I took a break, and nearly a year later, I finally forced myself to put on the first episode of Mushishi.
Yeah, dude, big props for fucking Mushishi though. That is still, in my opinion, one of the most underrated.
That is the
anime.
most Joey anime of all time.
It is one. It's such an underrated anime. It's so good.
It's sort of the anime equivalent of lighting a blunt.
I mean, kind of, yeah.
Natural disaster, diseases, certain cultural rituals, weird hoaxes, rumors, or something out of very ordinary, and many weird / bad things that happens to humans or happens within the social environment that the humans live in mostly have no explanation. To give you a proper vision of where I'm heading, particularly in the most common cases, we have heard some of the horror spooky stories from dads, granddads, or maybe even neighbors next door. Let's say a person randomly disappeared for 10 months or so on and came back suddenly. Or a place where you go inside and cannot escape. Or even the sighting of the weird creatures here and there. How would you intercept that? Will you consider it as a fake story, or will you just accept that this is a rare phenomenon and move on? But rarity isn't actually a rarity, my friends, when thousands or even millions of houses have the same common incident that was a weird enough for you to consider it as a rare occurrence, right? Well, to simply put it, the author of this anime or manga came up with an interesting solution to call it Mushi, or in Japanese, insects. Invisible insects, as in Mushi in Japanese, creatures that are closer to the existence of life itself than we humans. Creatures that are closer to nature than we humans. Fragile as they are, creatures that could change the pace of wind, creatures that could give life, creatures that could help make a good harvest, creatures that could even make your dark existence into a bright and colorful springtime, and creatures that lies within the depth of darkness which might snatch your soul alive. Such creatures are envisioned by this author in such a beautiful way, which you have neither experienced before nor will you ever after watching this anime. This anime will give you a good and relaxing break from all those load of intense shonen, shoujo or seinen manga out there and prepare you for the next fresh start towards your journey of anime or manga. I really hope you try this anime or try the manga and see for yourself this wonderful world of Mushishi.
The shape it would all take